Hey guys, you're welcome to Top City NG. So, in the last video on our channel trailer, I promised you guys that I was going to share some of my knowledge on YouTube with you guys on how I make my videos, on how to edit it, and some top secrets on YouTube with you guys. But before then, this is an entertainment channel. I promise you guys that we are going to be unique in our own way. We're trying to be different from other entertainment channels on YouTube. So right about now, we're going to go straight to this video. We'll be talking about YouTube, how to make your YouTube video perform very well. And as I'm going to share some of the guides on what to do and what not to do. So once again, you're welcome to Top City NG. So right about now, we are going to look at how to measure. There are some metrics you have to look at in order to measure the performance of your video. Yeah, that you're going to measure the performance of your video. So we're going to look at some of those metrics. So number one on our list here is you have to look at the YouTube. In short, everything is in the YouTube analytics panel. Yeah. So from the YouTube analytics panel, you can dissect and read your video performance. So reading on your video performance, you can look at the views, the watch time, the average view duration. You look at the YouTube impressions click-through rate. You can look at the traffic sources. On these traffic sources, there are different categories of traffic sources on YouTube. If you want to look at the traffic sources, which is we have the YouTube search, the traffic source as the traffic that is coming from YouTube search. What I mean by YouTube search, you know, um, like some video. If you are very good at SEO, after before you upload your video and you've done all the SEO tricks and all that on the video, and you upload it with the right keywords, people could just come through those keywords. The keywords are like you're targeting the right people, the kind of people you want them to see this video. So after doing that, you've targeted them, and they actually came through those keywords, so through those how do I put it, through those words you embedded in your video, on the video title, the video description, the video tags, and the annotations. So when they come through that, that's what I meant by YouTube search. If your viewers are coming from those searches, and at the same time, apart from the searches, the keywords you're targeting, YouTube could use those keyword metrics to still rank your video on different, though you do not put those keywords, but you see your video ranking on a similar keywords like that. Yeah, you see your video ranking on similar keywords. You probably you were targeting YouTube Facebook ads, how to run a successful Facebook ads, and you see YouTube and you see maybe YouTube searches, people are coming from YouTube searches through as coming to your channel from YouTube searches like Facebook ads promotion, Facebook ads marketing, Facebook. You understand? Apart from the first one you put, so that's what I meant by YouTube could just use from your own video metrics, could just come up with their own choice of keywords to rank your video. So that's the meaning of that's the traffic source of the traffic source that's the YouTube search traffic source. So we have YouTube suggested videos. Yes, that's YouTube suggested video. I'll go into details about that later, but let me list out some of the um, traffic sources on YouTube. You have the yes, traffic sources from the external, like the ones that are coming from social medias and all that. And you have YouTube playlist. Yeah, playlist. Maybe you've categorized your videos. Maybe you're into how will I put it? Yeah, maybe into um SEO. Yeah, but not just YouTube SEO, just SEO generally. So you could have a playlist on how to build backlinks, how to do that, and you categorize all your videos that are talking about that into a playlist. So that's what I mean by playlist. Viewers could come through that. You understand? Viewers could come through YouTube's playlist. So that's it. You have YouTube browse features. You have YouTube. I'll go some of them that I've not listed, that I've not done explanation on. I'm going to into them in details. You have YouTube channel pages. So these are the traffic sources, different types of traffic sources on YouTube. You have you can look at this other metric, geography, the area that these people, your viewers, are coming from, the countries. So you can from the YouTube analytics, as you can still look at the viewers' age and the gender. You can look at the subscribers. You can look at the devices that they used in coming to your channel. You can look at the likes and the shares, number of likes and shares, the video ads, and the cards. So that's it, guys. So apart from that, we are still going to look at, we're going to define your target audience. Yeah, you have to know your target audience before uploading your video. You're going to look at okay, yeah. So that's how you can make use optimize this data that YouTube Analytics is giving to you. You can now optimize them to your own advantage. You understand? You can to optimize them to your own advantage. So that's it, guys. Um, I'm coming, guys. You can using YouTube Analytics to analyze YouTube analytical metrics, and how to use them to improve your video strategy, maybe your video planning. You can use this data you've gathered from the YouTube Analytics panel or box, you understand, or session rather. You can use those information that the YouTube is giving to you. You can use them to, you know, plan yourself, plan your video. Maybe no, how do I put it? Strategize how to make your next video. You understand? Because you not from there you can target the right people, the right kind of people that want them to see this video. So that's it, guys. So going to in taking these things in details. I'll explain better about this YouTube analytics panel. Some of us we don't really know we don't really know how to simulate the information that the YouTube analytics panel is giving to us. I know it's not really easy. Like I've mentioned, some of the vital information that you have to, analyze on the YouTube analytical. So that's why the panel is called YouTube Analytics. So because you've got to analyze this data that the panel is giving to you. So yeah, we're going to look at how to enter you have to log in. Of course, some of us we should know that you could log in when you go to your YouTube studio. Um, by you go to your YouTube studio, by the left hand side, you'll see your YouTube analytics. When you click on it, you'll see first YouTube will give information. You could just look at the information you're looking for. You could look for on the right hand side, you could look at lifetime, like analyzing your channel, like the information from as in from the very first day you start running the channel. So that's what it's called lifetime. You could look at lifetime, you could look at 90 days, you could look at 30 days, you could look at the channel from the information of the channel. As in not like the information of the channel, this metrics, this YouTube metrics, like the metrics of the views and all that, everything about the channel, what the channel, the performance of the channel rather. You understand? You could look at the performance from for 90 days, you could look at the performance for 30 days, 7 days, and what have you. You understand? So you could use it to analyze your channel, the performance of your channel. So as is from what we've gathered here, you could look at the overview, the reach, the engagement, the audience, and the revenue. How much you've made so far, even from lifetime. How much you've made so far from the channel. Go look at it. Talking about the overview is just a summary of how your channel and videos are performing, which has a key metric as of overall performance with your watch time, views, and subscribers. So that's it. But you look on that aspect, another important key points to note. You look at the reach. Yes, you look at the under this reach section of the YouTube analytics. It gives you reports that will help you to understand every pieces of traffic that the channel have gathered so far, like YouTube impressions, the click-through rates, traffic source types. Yeah, the traffic sources, like I mentioned it earlier now, the traffic sources, and then I listed some of them and what have you. So at it, under the analytic panel, so you see the engagement. When I mean the engagement, I'm talking about um, this is the data that it provides you with insights about the channel watch time, the average views duration, your top videos, and so on. Yes, when you look at the engagement give you data about the total watch time. Go look at it from the total, the average view duration, your top videos, and their performance. You understand? So, and you now look at the audience. Who are your target audience? Or who YouTube has been serving as your audience? So you look at them, you know who the audience are. You could look at them from their age, gender, demography, and what have you. So, and if your channel is monetized, you could see the session of your earning. Yes, you could see how much the channel has made so far over the years and what have you. Even if you click more, you will see other information on the analytic panel. You understand? You will see other information. Um, if you got the basics of out of the way, it is time to go over the most useful and valuable metrics can help you to leverage your video's performance and make better content strategies. That's it, guys. So let's look at the views from the YouTube analytic metrics. Yeah, the view session. So first, you need to know the YouTube analytics. Analytics. You have to be conscious. You have to, know it very well. Before you can qualify. Yeah, you can because the views are probably one of the common YouTube analytic metrics which will help your video. Which from the views you can see the reach of your video, your audience, and what have you. And you can look at the high number of organic means your videos are ranking in search pages, and that's awesome. But being popular and being a solid view count is just a tip of the iceberg. You understand, guys? So this video we are going to analyze. Yeah, that's it. And we now have another metric on the YouTube analytic panel. We have the watch time. The watch time. I think that should be like 4 5 years, 4 to 5 years ago, when YouTube came up with the compulsory requirements before your video could get monetized. You know, they said video must have up to 4,000 watched time over a year and 1,000 subscribers. So that's where this watch time comes into play. So watch time has become a very important metrics on YouTube. You understand? Before you could join the YouTube partnership program, you must complete the 4,000 watched hours. You understand? So how long? how long are people actually watching your video? That's a very important video. Talking about the watch time, it depends. It depends. Like the shorter the video, um, okay, let me analyze it this way. If you have if people like if 4,000 people, let's say 5,000 persons watched your video and they completed, each of them completed the hours. They never skipped any line or they never skipped the video. And you have a 5 minutes video and if you can look at the number, like you want to complete the 4,000 watch hour and your 5 or 10 minutes video, only 5,000 watched it, while your 1 hour plus video, more than 4,000 persons, let's say 5,000 persons have watched it. So the idea is that the video with the 1,000 watch hour could easily complete the watch hour requirements of 4,000 easily, compared to the 10 5 minute video. That one will take like, I don't know. I'm not really good at um math, but if you do your calculation, that means a 5 or 10 minutes video will need about to get the 4,000 watch hour. We need more than 100,000 views. More than we need so much views. Yeah, and I never can say how long they even lasted watching the video. You understand? And YouTube take cognizance of how long these viewers spend on these videos, when they skipped, when how long they spent and all that. That means, and this boils down to making quality videos. Yeah, this boils down to making quality videos, because if your video is not quality, it's not doesn't have value, what viewers do, they could just skip the video to watch something else. They could just even leave your channel completely. So YouTube, that's why YouTube is taking this watch time very important. And sometimes they tend to, with the watch time, with the activities on your watch time, they use it to rank your videos as well. Like telling intending viewers, or just giving the video more impressions. Yeah, if your video is good, that video is likely to have more impressions. So that's it, guys. The video is likely to have more impressions. So that's why it's advisable, before you make out your produce your videos, you have to take time. It's not really a child's play. It's not really a child's play. So that's why you have to take time, give it a whole day. In short, you want to make your video, take time and make the video, and ask yourself, if you were the viewers, how long are you going to stay to watch the video? Do you find the video interesting? So you have to you have to put your viewers in and put yourself in their viewers' shoes. If it were you would love this video. And probably sometimes they say it's a different stroke for different persons. You understand? So you might even find the video interesting. Do you think whoever is going to watch it will find it interesting as well? So that's a very serious question you have to ask yourself. So, and sometimes you, as a good or a very professional YouTuber, you could even get, you could maybe do more, improve on your, on how you make your video from the watch time as well. You could, if you look at your watch time from the YouTube analytics, you will know when people, the part of the video that from where people actually skipped the video, and that part will tell you, oh, maybe you did something that put the people off. So when you look at the watch hour, you know how long they spent on the video, where they left, and how much time they spent in watching it. You understand? You know the particular part that people usually, when they reach that part, they skip the video. So all those things, when you look at them, we don't want to repeat them in your next video. So that's a very important one. Like some of these features are like, have you seen some people? Because it's advisable, professional is advisable when you're making your intro. Your intro should not be, it should not be above 10 seconds. It should not be less, it should be, if you can make it lesser than 10 seconds, it's the best, it's good, it's the best. Because a video with 5 seconds, we can still keep the viewer glued to the channel, to the video rather. So that's why you see some upcoming um, YouTubers. What they do, they put I don't know, they keep they put all the gibberish on the intro. You see some intro lasting for like 20 minutes. I mean 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And if you check very well, if you look at some of those videos, some viewers had even left the video at that before not even allowing this thing to last. Because imagine that kind of this thing. If I were the viewers, if I can just, I will leave I will not watch it. So that's why you have to be very careful with your intro. Your intro should not be more than, at most, professional, it should be 5 seconds. So make your intro short, very short, to still keep your viewers glued to the video. So that's very important. So that's that's about watch time. Finally, watch time by total views, you get a major YouTube metric. You could look at the average view duration. Talking about the average view duration, this shows you the estimated average minutes that people watched. You understand? The estimated average minute that people have watched already on your video. That is, if people are watching your video to the end, or if they are bouncing from them, like I earlier said. These metrics help you determine the perfect length of your videos. You understand? Yeah, which can be measured by the total of your channel as a whole. Yeah, the average view duration can be measured by the video or by the total number of your channel as a whole. No, of the of your video, the total views from the video could just measure the average view duration. Besides that, YouTube metrics also tell you about your video's engagement. So if your average view duration increases, there's every possibility that the total watch time will also increase, which at the long run will improve your video's ranking. Your video could rank on suggested views and recommended video list. So that's the guy. So let's look at the YouTube impressions. Yes, YouTube impressions. Basically, YouTube impressions. Seeing looking at the YouTube impressions from um, the YouTube Analytics panel. It takes into account the times people have seen your video and or seen your video thumbnail rather. Not just the video. They're not clicking. They did not click. The number of times they've seen your video. That is number of times. So those number of times are what we consider as the impressions. The number of times the number of people that YouTube saved this video, that we are pushing to see your video to different, maybe through YouTube page. Let me put it that way, or sometimes through suggested and all that. So it depends on how some of them, you show some of the viewers how they saw the video, where they saw the video. So that's it, guys. So the impression is very important. You only count when your video thumbnail appears in the search results. Yes. So YouTube takes into cognizance, as in YouTube calculate the impressions based on the number of times it has appeared on searches. You understand? The number of times it appeared on searches, not to external pages. So where are YouTube video analytics impressions accounted for? That's a very serious question. So they could list them for you. They are the search results, YouTube home, the feeds, and what have you. Okay, guys. One other thing we have to look at. We've talked about the YouTube impressions. There's another metrics which is called YouTube impression click-through rate, or YouTube impressions CTR. That's a very important one. So literally, when you talk about YouTube impressions click through rate, what we mean by that is the number of people that have this is one of our this is a very important metric, YouTube metrics. It measures the viewers watched your video, and it measures how often the viewers watched your video after seeing its thumbnail. You understand? That is the percentage of YouTube impressions that turn into views. You get. Okay, let's look at this way. Let's say YouTube saved your video to that in talking about the impressions. So like 1,000 persons saw your video, and out of these 1,000 persons, let's say 100 clicked to watch the video. Or that's about how many percentage? Is it 10? Yeah, that's 10% click through rate. Yes, that's 10% click through rate. So that's why it's advisable. Like if on the 10%, no, if after the video got let's say 1,000 impressions, and out of 300 persons saw the video, and from YouTube analytics, or the best this thing, YouTube says that any video that gets more than 5 to 7% click through rate, oh, wow, that video is performing very well. That is it. Any video that gets more than 10 or 7%, that even get more than 7% click through impression click through rate, that video is performing very well on YouTube. So that's it. That's very important metrics to watch out for. The YouTube impression click through rate is very important, that you guys shouldn't mistake it for anything. So that's it. That's about YouTube impressions click through rate. So out of all YouTube channels and videos on YouTube have a CTR between 2% and 10%. Like I said, I've said it before. And some new channels and videos with fewer than 100 views can see an even wider range. That's it, guys. So let's still talk about YouTube source traffic sources. That's a very important one. So right about now, I'm going to go into details about some of these YouTube traffic sources. Yes, the ones we have. I'm going to go into details about them, like so that you guys will understand them better. Um, Even though YouTube hasn't revealed how to see the viewed or how to see who viewed your YouTube videos, you can learn where your video was found. Yes, that's very important. Even though they've not, they cannot review who saw the video. Yeah, the only thing you can know about who saw your video is whether it's a male or female. That is looking at the demography and the geography. That's it. That's the only all this thing you can know about the person that video. Because YouTube is not going to tell you the name of the person that video. Yes, you can never see it. There's nobody yet. There's not yet. YouTube has not given us that kind of metrics yet on the YouTube analytic panel. You will not know the name of the person that video. You know, some of us, let's say you want to put into that, you cannot gather those metrics there. So that's it. You know, YouTube Analytics provides a report on your YouTube traffic sources. Yes, you know, from the if you look at the traffic sources, you also analyze from which other from as in like I told you, there are different kinds of YouTube traffic sources. So when you look at the traffic sources, you look at the various ones, how they came up, as in how people came to the channel, the different means they came to the channel. Is it through external? which if you're talking about external, you look at social media, any other platform apart from YouTube. If they came to another platform through referral and all that, like some YouTubers share their link on social media and other platforms. So when people come through or view the video through those platforms, that's what they refer to as YouTube traffic source of external. Then I'm sorry, that's what is referred to as external YouTube traffic source. So guys, what again? Yeah, the most important, very very important, the most important YouTube traffic source that's it's very competitive. Everybody's fighting for that, and that's where SEO comes into play, and that's YouTube search. Yes, that's YouTube search. Just imagine your video is ranking for um let's say a well searched keyword. Let's say a video is ranking for, let's say, Donald Trump. Let me put it that way. Let's say and during the last year election, US presidential election, and just imagine a video was ranking for Donald Trump. And a lot of people were going online to get information or to watch video about the latest events that took place during the campaigning period and all that in the last YouTube, sorry, in the last presidential election, American presidential election. So, and your video happens to be ranking number one on YouTube search on Donald Trump. So just imagine millions of searches that have come through that. No, the millions of people that have searched Donald Trump, Donald Trump, Donald Trump, and your video keep popping up to us them, as in for them to click, popping up, popping up, popping up. So imagine the kind of crazy views that video will get by just being on that, sitting on that first position on the search term Donald Trump. That's a very important lesson. So sometimes it's just not that it's not that easy to be on that first position. It takes a whole lot of knowledge of SEO. You understand? SEO, and apart from the SEO, and YouTube tends to just put your video in that position based on the video has gotten a good impression click through rate. Yes, a good impression click through rate, and people have engaged with that video very well. That's a very important one. Like, let's say out of let's say out of 100 persons that have watched the video, 60 to 70 of them actually watched the video finish. That's a very important. That's a very important metric. So YouTube, you can use that to say, wow, this video is very good. This video is very good, and like people spend so much time, people are engaged with the video, gathers retentions and all that. So if YouTube could just use that metrics to look at the video, despite you're targeting Donald Trump, they could use those metrics to say you ought to be on that search position, on that first position on this YouTube search, because YouTube wants the best for the viewers. So they could say, oh, the viewers deserve this video, they deserve to see this video. That's how sometimes they just put you on that first position on YouTube search. So that's it about the traffic source of YouTube search. So there's this other very important one again. If your video you know, could just perform well on these terms. Let's say after your video is doing well on YouTube search, and at the same time your video is also doing well on YouTube suggested traffic. What I mean by YouTube suggested traffic, let's say on YouTube is promoting your video, like any similar video like that, and YouTube is putting your video, for people to see. I mean, like after watching this particular video, they will see your one that is related to that video that people are watching. though even that video is not yours. So that's what meant by YouTube suggested videos. That is a very very important um, views metrics, traffic metrics. Yes, that's very important traffic metrics. Getting traffic through suggested views, which is very very important. Suggested or recommended views. Imagine your videos getting recommended or just suggested to viewers. Imagine the kind of traffic that you'll be getting from there, which is that's why it's suggested. Though up to now, this was suggested views that have different. People. There's no consensus um, way of getting these views. A lot of people have shared their own opinion on how to make your video get to be suggested by YouTube. Some people tell you, though I know one of the important metrics is having a quality video, and your video has gathered a good, how would I put it, your video has gotten a good engagement. So YouTube could use some of those metrics, like I said earlier, to put your video up for suggested views. So that's it, bye, guys. One more thing. I've talked about the external. I've explained it vividly. Um, that is it. YouTube traffic source external. I've explained it vividly. When the search when your views are coming from either through your website, maybe you have a website and you so on your YouTube channel, you could redirect people from your website to that YouTube search channel. So that's what is meant by external traffic source. I think I've explained the YouTube playlist. I did that earlier. Let me share more light on it. Shed more light on it. Talking about YouTube playlist is is like categorizing some of your videos into one keyword, a particular keyword, and you still want those numbers of videos are categorized into a particular keyword. You still want them to get views. That's how YouTube could promote those this in the playlist. So imagine using, how would I put it, a particular keyword to get views to even a great number of videos there. That's what um, um, that's what it's all about. So guys, don't joke with your playlist. So it's advisable when you make your video, try to create a playlist for all your videos. Creating a clear playlist for all your videos means as it matters a lot. YouTube could still rank you from your playlist, could rank your channel from your playlist. So that's it. I've seen the wonders of playlist. It works, guys. So one thing about YouTube, I say YouTuber, yeah, so you're not concentrating on one particular traffic source. You could make use of all the traffic sources on YouTube that you have there. Could just make use of all of them. Make sure that you optimize all of them, and you're getting views from all of them as well. So that's very important. Imagine if you optimize all of them, and your views are just coming all the way from us and coming from all of them. So that's crazy, guys. That's very important. That's very good. So that's it. And there's this other feature. They call it the browse feature, YouTube browse feature. That's another traffic source. It's a very important one. This because it accounts for viewers that come across your video on their own page. Yes. Let me explain these browse features very well for you guys. Let's say, and that's the essence of. Let me go into details about it. The essence of telling people to subscribe and to click on the bell icon beside it and beside the subscription button. Yes, that's if this person, if some of these subscribers do that, do you know that sometimes after clicking on the notification button, do you know whenever the subscribers come to YouTube, YouTube will just show them, feature your videos, make sure they'll see that video. Sometimes they even get notified through email, through, you understand, that you've uploaded a video. So the means by which is your existing subscribers come to your channel, maybe YouTube has suggested this video to them, as you know, notify them that you've uploaded this video. That means for them, of them coming through your channel is what they will call, we call the YouTube browse features, which is very important. These YouTube browse features. Just imagine channels that have hundreds of thousands of hundreds, thousands of subscribers, and let's say inside the 6,000s, like 80% have their bell icon activated. You understand? They have their bell icon activated. So imagine, the kind of traffic that will be coming through that. Like you upload a video now, anytime they come online, they get notified that, oh, YouTuber has uploaded a video. They will even see the title of the video, and they either interested, so just click on it and come to your channel again to watch the video. So that's it. It induces loyalty from the subscribers. Yes, it induces loyalty for them to click on that subscribe button. That means they've enjoy your channel. They don't want to miss any of your videos again. So that's why they want to keep glued. That's what it meant by the means by which they come through to your video is what we call the YouTube browse features. You understand, guys? Another important metrics is of the YouTube source, traffic source, is a YouTube page. Yes, you could just confuse that YouTube page with a channel page with YouTube browse features. Yes, but it's quite different here, because YouTube channel page accounts for YouTube channel, accounts for the views you're getting from YouTube channel pages. Yes, there's a common conception that YouTube Analytics metric only indicates the views that are coming from your YouTube channel page. But the truth is that most of this involves how people find your video through topic channel pages and through other YouTube channel pages. So out of all the different channel and traffic source types, YouTube pages probably represent who your true fans are. Yes, they represent who your true fans are. Because these people haven't found your video, found your video by searching for a specific keyword or stumbling upon it in a YouTube playlist. Many of them have come across your video by browsing your video channel page, which reflects an interest in your content. Yes, that's a very good one. YouTube channel page. We'll look at the geography. Yeah, you look at the geography. One thing about the geography, they say sometimes the geography affects your CPM. Yes, your CPM. Yeah, sometimes most of these advertisers, they have a particular. Some of them have some maybe targeting worldwide, but some actually have a particular country that they are targeting for these adverts. Yeah, they have a particular, probably maybe the core aspect of their business is within a particular geography. Like let's say I'm from Nigeria, and I want to run an advert. It will be unwise for me to and I know my business, everything, the customers I want are here in Nigeria. To be very unwise for me to do a video, to run a YouTube ad, and I'll be targeting people in America. You understand? Because probably if I still get people from America, let's say my business is It's not just a service. Maybe it's trading. I deal with physical products. So how do I package my products and send to those people abroad? It's not possible. It's possible, but it will cost me more. Yeah, so I might bear the brunt of that or the charges of the cost. So that's why it's advisable as a YouTuber. You look at the geography, the area that people are coming from, because it will affect it will. That's a long way to play with your YouTube. With your YouTube. What they call it? With your YouTube. With your with your YouTube CPM. So the geography matters a lot. So should take note of that. Yeah, YouTube math geography. Uh, and that's as well. We have this other similar metrics to geography. From geography, look at the location that these people are coming from. But one other thing that you have to take into cognizance again is the age brackets of these your viewers. Yes, YouTube could just categorize them. Let's say from like the adult age for YouTube is from 18. Yes, and still have children like the new law of YouTube that came up talking about and trying to protect the viewers' right of children. That's why now if you make your video, YouTube will want you to put there if the video is meant for kids or not. So you're looking at you could determine if more of your audience are kids, if more of your audience are adults. Looking at you can look at the age brackets. If you have more of 60 upward people watching your video, or if the age bracket falls below 60 or below 20 or 30. So that's where the metrics, these how they call it, the viewer's age and the viewer's gender. Yeah, I'm talking about the viewer's gender. If more females are watching your videos or more of other males are watching your videos. So that's an important metrics to look at for. Yeah, so it's closely related to the geography because after noting the locations of people that are watching your video, you look at the viewer's age and the gender. So one other metric that you have to look at is your subscribers. Yeah, you could see how many subscribers, your genuine subscribers. You could see how many people that have successfully subscribed to your channel, and how many of them that watch. But like you could even know the number of people that watched this video, that watched your video, and actually subscribed. Sometimes like YouTube actually found out, the kind of subscribers counts that have never watched your video, but they just subscribed your video. YouTube will actually found out that. So they'll look at the percentage of people that have watched your video and at the same time have watched your video and one time or the other they subscribe. So YouTube look at that. Why some people maybe probably shared your video or channel link on Facebook or other external means, and a lot of people just come and subscribe without watching your video. Those kind of people are not genuine subscribers. YouTube really frown at that. They are not genuine subscribers. So to YouTube, genuine subscribers are people that have watched your video. After watching, they fell in love with your video and they want to see more of your content. So they now clicked on the subscription button. You understand? So these are genuine subscribers. So on that same metrics, there's what they call device, which is very important. Another, that's not too important as well, because one thing about YouTube videos, or YouTube rather, YouTube has made this platform has made the platform user friendly. When I mean user friendly, you could watch YouTube video with any platform, any device at all. You could watch from the desktop, you could watch from mobile, you could watch from tablets. So the YouTube platform is user friendly. There's no excuse that my phone cannot watch YouTube videos. There's not really, if it's an Android phone, there's not really a restriction. So that's it about the device. That is the device type that people use to watch your video. Because according to YouTube, subscribers watch time as much as okay, let's say okay, depending on your audience preferences, you may want to optimize your content for a specific device. and well, it, it, it works, but I don't really advise that. You understand? I don't really advise that. You should just make your content for. I don't think targeting the device is a wise thing to do. It's not really necessary. So to put, it's not really necessary to target a particular device on the go. So I think you should focus more on um you know the viewers age. Yeah, looking at the viewers age, location, and all that geography. So to put, instead of looking at the device, the device type to me play a minute. It has a minute importance anyway. Not really that important to you. If you want to look at the bigger YouTube analytic metrics. So looking at the device is not really much. Uh, this other aspect, these other metrics, looking at the number of likes and shares that the video gets, which is very important. Sometimes when people enjoy your video, they like, and at the same time they share it on their social media platform, other platforms, and this helps a lot because like sharing up your video, will in the long run accumulates more views for you, which is very good, which is very good. So sometimes that's why at the end of some videos you see the video producer or maker we asking people to share, to like the video. And sometimes YouTube also look at these metrics, these likes and shares metrics. Yes, they look at it to, the higher the likes count or the shares count, the more the more often YouTube will promote the video to other audience, or to your intending audience, target audience. So that's it, guys. So the bottom line of everything is to try to be good at what you do, make your video you know and make your video very good and with high quality. Let people watch your video very often as they can. You understand? Because if you give out your best, if you give out something good for people to watch, they'll definitely watch. Nobody will see nice. People enjoy it because most times people go there to be entertained. They go on YouTube to be entertained. Some go to be educated. So a lot of people have different purpose on going to YouTube. So that's why, after knowing your audience, if you're into the educational, um, if your video or your niche is about educating people on a particular thing and all that, you understand? So it's very wise for you to know the kind of videos and make sure you make a quality video, a video that way after viewers must have finished watching another, they will drop a like, they will share to other people. Yes, so it's a very important metrics because not just to you as a video maker, but to YouTube too. Like I said earlier, they take these metrics, these likes metrics and share metrics into consideration on ranking their video more. So that's it, guys. Let's say after accumulating all this, or understanding all these metrics, which is very important as a YouTuber, you must know all those all these are different metrics that I've explained earlier, explained in this tutorial. You must understand them very well, and that's why it's advisable. I don't know how often, but at least every week you should look at this. Look at your YouTube analytic panel. Yes, so that you know how to scale up your performance, your video performance. So it's very important. Don't mess around with it. You should not just you should just be conscious of it. You know what is happening at the analytics and the performance of your video or your channel rather. So if you know how your channel is performing and know how to optimize the data you gather from the YouTube analytic panel, it's very important. Those data that YouTube are showing to you they're very important. So don't joke with them. So that's it, guys. When you get a clear picture of what you want to use your video for, doing so will serve as a roadmap to guide you safely, to go to your desired destination. So defining your goals will help you decide the types of videos that fit your purpose better, and outline what it's all for. Measure your marketing strategy success as well. Yeah, that's a very important one, guys. Like I said earlier, you know, after that's another question. Let me ask you guys this question. After going through these all the metrics you get from your YouTube analytics, what do you do with them? Yes, what do you do with them? Um, Professionally, what you should do, you have to align and make sure that, or rather, this information that you gather from the metrics, this is the various metrics, you can optimize them. You optimize them to align to your, the desired goal. Yes, that's very important. You can align all these metrics, the information you gather from your metrics. You understand? You can align them. Maybe it could help you to replan. You replan on what to do next, on the kind of how to improve more on your content. So you replan, and replanning now, you make sure these metrics are aligned to your desired goal. So shouldn't joke with them, guys. Shouldn't joke with the metrics. They're very important, guys. Don't joke with the metrics. Yes, that's about it, guys. Maybe my next video, we're gonna talk more about this, but in a detailed form. So this is just like just giving you guys a rundown of you know understanding your YouTube analytic panel. It's very important. Some guys, I don't know, um, 1 out of 10. What do you mean one self? 1 out of 100 YouTubers actually visit their YouTube analytic panel. 1 out of 100, to show how bad it is. 1 out of 100 persons. You understand? 100 persons. 100 YouTubers actually visit their YouTube analytic panel. That shows you that some people don't even know what it's all about, don't know how to optimize it, don't give a hoot about it actually. And that is, if you don't take note of it, that's just like you're already in to make a mistake, make a mistake. So as a successful YouTuber, or would be successful YouTuber, always make sure you I don't know how you could just plan. Maybe it could be twice in a week or thrice in a week. You make sure you go to your YouTube analytic panel. You look at the information that you've gathered from there. That you can realign those information to suit your desired goal. You understand? You suit your desired goal, which is very important, guys. So that's it, guys. I'll be wrapping it up here. Thank you guys for watching this video. And like I promised, I'm just fulfilling my promise. I promise you guys I'm going to share some of my knowledge on YouTube with you guys. So that's just the part one of it. And this video is about understanding your YouTube analytic panel. So I've outlined some of those metrics you're going to see on the YouTube analytic panel. So that's it, guys. Once again, it's really nice having you guys here. Thank you. And if you like this video, hit on that subscribe button. Hit on it and the bell icon beside it. And not just there, don't stop there, guys. And click on the like buttons and do share this video on your social media platform so that your friends could be interested in this video. I once again thank you guys for watching. I'll say goodbye bye here. Keep it locked for my next video, which I will release anytime soon again. Take care, guys. Bye. Hey guys, you're welcome.